The following contest is a fans bring the weapons match. The only way to win this bout is by pinfall or submission.
Well, one of the most unpredictable match stipulations in pro wrestling is fans bring the weapons. I'm not sure what all's out there. I'm not sure I even want to know. But I know that these men know no bounds.
We're going to have the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink,
Leading into the ring, representing the following fan. Weighing 192 pounds, Atticus Cogar.
After Atticus Cogar, his temper got him disqualified in that #1 contender match with Chris LaRusso. Atticus tried to end the career of LaRusso. LaRusso was only saved by Ron Mathis bailing him out. And Atticus said online, "Mathis, you now inherit LaRusso's beating. You will get what was intended for him." This is the first ever meeting one-on-one with Atticus and Mathis. I have a feeling that maybe the last.
we talked about the potential first-time matchup. We could have had Atticus being the contender, Ron Mathis could have been the champion. And the more I thought about that, it's an exciting matchup. We're going to get there tonight. Granted, not for the championship.
Championship is still very much a reason this battle is happening. Atticus upset that LaRusso's the #1 contender to the Premier Championship. Mathis upset that Gory has what Mathis feels is his championship. You know they'd both love another opportunity, but you know they would both love to do it at the expense of their opponent.
A true statement has never been said. But both of these men, it's weird because Mathis had his sole focus on the Premier Championship. And now he expected himself to be champion by this point. Now that he's not, what's he going to do?
There we go. Atticus explodes from Jump Street.
And you got to say the same thing about Atticus. Atticus thought he would be, at this point, in line for that Premier Championship. He's not. And now what is he going to do? Two unpredictable men that are a little bit on edge right now, to say the least.
A little bit. I don't know if they've ever been more volatile. And there's a crutch. Right to the midsection of Mathis. Many of these weapons were donated by fans before this event. I do understand that the culmination in LaRusso's court have brought some of their own favorites as well.
Well, that's a scary thing, especially with those two entities. Bad sides.
I think Atticus gets a bloodlust in this type of violence. I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of a metal rod of some sort jammed into the throat of Mathis and into the post.
Like it didn't go right through his trachea.
This will not resemble a wrestling match in any form or fashion. I warn everybody at home, viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of arm drags and rest holds and try and wear an opponent down and catch your breath. This is going to be balls to the wall, as they say.
Without doubt. And that warning or request speaks volumes on how Atticus feels about Mathis. A metal baking sheet.
Starting to have flashbacks already, Joe?
I've been concussed by that in the past. And that was one shot. Mathis receives 4. Bloodthirsty crowd who has seen this rivalry escalate for quite some time.
Well, not every weapon brought fan is effective.
Some of the donations are creative, but their use may be limited. As Mathis.
When's the last time you think Ron Mathis got spanked?
Well, that's a good question. I would say not enough based on how he's turned out, but be that as it may, Atticus is making up for some lost time.
Well, I'm thinking the context that it happened may not. Never mind. Just never mind.
That's for the better. Atticus sends Mathis back into the ring. Keep in mind there's no disqualifications, but falls only count in the ring.
So you know what these are for?
Shish kebab skewers?
Absolutely.
Atticus being generous, giving some away, but the most will go to Mathis.
Not really meant to.
Stuck into the skull of the White Trash Maniac as Atticus takes sadistic pleasure in ripping apart the skin of Mathis.
It's a Mathis kebab. What did it say?
I believe Mathis is bleeding. You know that's not going to stop Atticus.
If anything, that's going to get Atticus a little fired up and almost a sixth sense of pleasure that he takes from it. Atticus would do this to a regular man, not just somebody that he's got so much invested against him.
Yeah, this is a hobby to Atticus. This is a pastime. This is something he used to do for fun. Now he does it for family. Now he does it for his Culmination brothers. But if he didn't have that cause, you know he'd still find a way to maim somebody. But this means more to Atticus than I think we can articulate.
Absolutely. You know, we've said before that Atticus will never be the same after losing his brother. And I hate to say that Otis was the angel on the shoulder, so to speak. But I think Otis sometimes could guide him. And since we've seen him leave, there's no barrier.
And let's notice this, BC. This is a barbed wire covered thick wooden door that Atticus has set up while we've been setting that scene, with 4 chairs surrounding it. Mathis is bleeding and trying to get away, but this just got a whole lot more treacherous.
Well, what that means is there's not a lot of give, but there is a lot of pain for any individual that goes through that. Oh no.
You know, Atticus is planning to probably drive Mathis head first with that suplex. Trying to elevate Mathis. Thought he was safe for a moment. Nothing doing. Atticus.
Wooden rods. Those really aren't meant for humans to be.
I believe those are carpet tack strips used to lay carpeting. Those sharp edges to connect the carpeting into the floor. And Mathis has countered Atticus. Mathis nearly into the strip, but it's Atticus peeled in.
Absolutely. That's essentially a bunch of little baby thumbtacks that stick out of it. Well, Mathis was up for a second.
Mathis still in better shape than Atticus right now. Right now, I understand.
Mathis gets knocked down, but he gets up again. Never going to keep him down.
He'll get up forever. 399 days as Premier Champion. Still looking for number 400. It won't come tonight, but if Mathis can defeat Atticus, it may come soon. You see Atticus ever defiant. That middle finger to the face of Mathis. Good grief. This could do it, no. Atticus favoring his wrist. I'm not sure if his wrist caught the brunt of one of those kendo stick shots. Wood board of some sort, not a 2x4, but certainly will do its damage. Mathis looks to choke Atticus. Mathis wants to make an example out of Atticus and take out the one, quote, spooky nerd Mathis has yet to defeat.
I'm going to guess and say that board wasn't sanded down properly before it was brought in here.
Leg sweep with the board across the throat. I think Atticus hit with the back of his head with that kendo stick. I'm not sure, 2 count only. Atticus is favoring all the way up and down his body.
No doubt that can grab something.
Atticus!
Mathis has a baton of some sort. and Mathis going to let Atticus think about it. The blood rushing to the brain. Incredible hang time and upper body strength for the white trash maniac as Atticus drilled. Atticus in so much pain as Mathis reveling in the moment.
Being on the other side of his teeth. What that was.
It didn't do any damage, whatever it was. Atticus was just reaching for whatever he can get his hands on to defend himself.
Let's go change for it. This one is for each and every one of you, Cleveland.
Those slaps to the face woke Atticus up. And the suplex drops Mathis on the back of his head. Atticus is searching for another implement of destruction somewhere. Atticus a steel chair, and Mathis downstairs.
And even a slight shot like that is gonna knock you down.
Out of the skull! Mathis just flung that chair to the skull of Atticus Cogar. Atticus had no time to brace himself, and the edge of that chair, it looked like caught Atticus right on the top of the head. Mathis knows he's not the champion anymore, right?
Do you want to be the one to go down there and tell him? I mean, I think if you do it, maybe your last act here.
Atticus is hurt. Atticus is hurt.
Atticus may have been sliced to the side of that chair. There's a lot of bolts and a lot of sharp edges on this.
He was without a doubt. Atticus having trouble standing. And in a matchup of this nature, it makes it very difficult to be able to do a referee stoppage or a no contest. This is a dangerous match designed to change careers.
Both of these men know what they're getting into.
Atticus is bleeding badly.
He's not standing either. He's swinging wildly.
Atticus, and you can see the blood seeping into his eyes. I'm sure he's dizzy as well.
When you get that into your mouth, it makes it hard to breathe. It almost instantly dries on the back of your throat, your tongue, and your lungs.
Atticus reveling in this moment.
Time for air trash!
Air trash apparently cleared for takeoff. They're on Mathis 747.
You're gonna miss!
We'll be showing a movie. Please put your cell phones to airplane mode, to Mathis mode.
Atticus.
Well, that flight just got grounded.
Yeah, there's an emergency landing, and not with the landing gear extended.
Well, there's a
Well, the image on Atticus Cogar's face could fill an encyclopedia right now. That's the embodiment of everything Atticus has fought through. His brother, his family, his culmination brethren. To fight for his turf and what he believes in, right or wrong or indifferent, Atticus won't die.
Joe, wait a minute. One of these men is going to have a very, very, very hard landing coming up.
Atticus avoids the chair, just barely. Mathis tried to set himself. Oh no! Atticus launches Mathis into the chair.
Well, Joe, let me tell you how long Ron Mathis is going to feel that. I think it's going to be forever.
Well, you can see the bend in the steel, and it pales in comparison to no doubt how the spine of Mathis is currently looking.
And you can see Atticus right there trying to get the blood out of his eyes. Joe, I don't think Atticus is going to work on an art project.
Not at all.
Well, it's It's an art project, but not the one that most people think. Oh my God.
Hundreds of thumbtacks. Strewn across this ring, as if there was a safe place before, even less so now. Oh, brain hemorrhage. Mathis gonna go skull first. No. Mathis evades. You gotta wonder how much strength Atticus has in his body at this point after this loss of blood.
We're gonna find out. He might be giving everything he has right now.
As if the vision wasn't impaired enough. What a violent display. This is what this turf war has come to. This is what it's escalated to. There will be casualties here. Atticus, much of his body missed the tacks, his leg caught it, but Atticus is feeling no pain.
That's not possible!
You can see the whites of his eyes from back here as Atticus slams Mathis and Mathis to his feet.
Come on! Come on!
It's a dangerous time right now for these two.
And Atticus slam, and he's to his feet. This is gut check time. Both these men are just in another zone. German suplex.
What more does each man have to do to one another? I mean, there is a limit to the pain a body can take.
And a double clothesline. I think now the pain catching up to everybody.
Adrenaline only lasts for so long. Eventually that's to wear off and then everything hits you all at once, and that's what these two are experiencing right now. It's like you have two human pin cushions in there. It's going to be so much the man that blinks first. It's going to be the man that can blink at all, the man that has anything left.
And Atticus, well, you may see an answer to that question in a moment. Pile driver. Just keep in mind what's below them. That barbed wire door, as both men are looking to end this thing.
We could be talking about more than losing a matchup. We could be talking about losing a career or an appendage the way these two go.
Atticus biting Mathis, trying to bite through his flesh.
My turn! Go ahead and put
The hatred between these two men is palpable. And Mathis has Atticus. Oh, God! Atticus, his head bounced off the apron and then crashed through the door, laced with barbed wire. And these men are now a tangled, crumpled mess amongst wood and barbed wire on this floor.
Oh my God.
I hope nobody's seriously hurt.
Oh! No, man.
Atticus is stuck in the barbed wire. Atticus needs to be freed.
Even the referee getting caught up in it.
Yeah, the official, and Mathis up first, but just an uncomfortable touch. Fell over Turner's Hall. Atticus is just quivering and convulsing in pain.
He's lucky he's standing right now after that powder.
He's not standing.
Actually, it's a good point. Like he'd be moving. If barely at all.
He may not make it.
To take out you! That's a good line. No,
Mathis may not let Atticus get to his feet. May not let Atticus.
He's got pile driving through a table. Go ahead, channel your life. Get the pile driving the dumpster.
May not let Atticus live the fight. You can see Atticus. I'm not sure if he realizes where he is as he's rolling throughout the bump tacks. There's nowhere in this ring that's safe. But that is the great average! He rolled through the tacks for a reason! Atticus was baiting Mathis and he beat him! Good grief!
Atticus Cogar!
Let me ask you the question. Is this enough for Atticus? Is this not an end game, but is this enough to kind of throw it to Ron Mathis, throw it to whether it be LaRusso, to the main event, to Cody Johnson, to whatever part of LaRusso's court you want to talk about? Is this enough? And the other question for you, where do both men go?
I would assume to an emergency room very near this building, but Mathis wanted to destroy Atticus to get back to his championship. Atticus wanted to destroy Mathis to use as a living effigy of Chris LaRusso. And I think both men accomplished a hell of a lot of their goals. I don't know if this is the end between these two. I know Atticus is laughing in sadistic pleasure. That shows you where his frame of mind is. Atticus Cogar risked life, limb, and well-being to send a message to anyone that stands in his way. Atticus claims this as his turf, no matter what. You know, Atticus blames himself for LaRusso being #1 contender. You know, Atticus, maybe this was, in his mind, self-atonement, as much as it was for Mathis interfering in his business. But either way, Atticus is victorious. Atticus lives to fight. Atticus stands, and we've seen the true measure, the true makeup of the man named Atticus Cogar tonight.
Well, to the victor go the spoils, and Atticus may be the victor.
Let's see one last bit of symbolism. You know, Gory is still injured. I don't believe he's anywhere near 100%. Remy LeVay out here to congratulate his brother. The culmination stands tall. Another chapter of this war. But what does Gory, what does Atticus have left as the culmination continues to try to stand atop of Premier Championship Wrestling?